right, y'all, man. We got to cut this track real quick, man. We got none other than the homie, Big Crit. What's going on, baby? Welcome to the basement, man.
Man, what's good, man? I'm glad to be here, man. I was on the road, I had to start the car and get the number right so I could call in, man.
Hey, sure. No, I'm glad we got you, man.
Where you headed to?
Man, I'm finna head back to Mississippi real quick, man, just to see my fam and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had the opportunity to go back, you know, as much a lot of stuff been popping. So, shit, I had to go down there and just get some country cooking and shit like that, you know.
I feel that, man. So, hold on, where you coming from, man? You on tour or what's going on with you?
Oh, no, like, you know, like, I really be based out of Atlanta and shit, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I never really had the opportunity to go back to the crib because, you know, there'd be so much going on just trying to start working on my album, or either I'm in New York working, or, you know what I'm saying, just performing and promoting. And so I kind of just got the opportunity that I could go down there for a couple of days and shit. And so I'm headed down there, you feel me?
No, I feel that, man. That's what's up, man. And shit, this is our first time talking to you, so we got to give you a belated congratulations on the whole Def Jam shit, man.
Yes,
Big time.
Man, I appreciate it, because it's definitely a blessing, man, and it just shows, you know, hopefully it be your inspiration to the other people that, man, you just follow your dreams, man, you can accomplish anything. Because if you would have been like, yo, Chris, you going to sign a Def Jam like a year ago, I'd be like, man, stop playing, you know what I'm saying? But this shit is just real, and they're going to die, and majors are ready to invest in people who kick real shit and, you know, rap about their life, so... Man, it's going to be an amazing experience, man.
I feel that, man. Now, hold on, man. I got to be honest with you, because the Crit was here. That's been like the soundtrack to my summer, man. Between that and Wiz, you know, with, you know what I'm saying, the Cushion OJ, that's been two of the joints. Yeah, I've been bumping the whole summer through, man. Love the work, especially the fact that you produced the whole thing is crazy. And then when we found out the homies Console Kings from the A, they actually the one that's like, yo, you got to download this album. They're like, you gotta hear this dude. He young as hell. He from Mississippi. Shit is thorough.
You know what? I gotta be honest though, man, and this might have happened a lot.
Yeah.
Man, when I saw the name, I immediately was like, I don't know, man.
Exactly.
That shit was a smack to the face, man. For real. I mean, it was a fucking smack to the face.
He was like, oh shit. He was like, here they go with that shit.
It's exact. That's what it was.
That's the Mississippi shit. Oh, here you go. Like, yeah, I can see that, but he like, man, just think. Now, my name used to be Critical. So just think if that would have been the name and shit, I'm pretty sure you really would have never checked that shit out.
Thanks, no, man. I mean, I feel you with the name change for real. Now, New York would have been on you real quick. They would have been like, Big Critical. Oh, shit. This nigga on some crazy backpack shit. We fuck with him. We fuck with him. They would have been on it for real. But, man, regardless, though, man, we heard it, and the shit was crazy. And then when we found out you was still indie and no one had grabbed you up already, I was like, oh, this nigga about to go on a run. And then, man, yeah, so we followed you, and then we saw that you signed with Def Jam, and everything was like a whirlwind. It happened real quick. And we was kind of late to finding out about you, man, but I watched the video of you signing with Def Jam, man, and in my heart, man, I was like, dude, this looked like a lamb being led to the slaughter, man. I swear to God. Because, man, we love indie, and I'm like, man, no, don't take this dude. No, we got him on the indie tip. And he signed, and I was happy for you on you know, on the business side of things. But on the creative side, I'm like, man, they gonna fuck with my dudes with his vision and what he trying to do.
I promise you, like, that's a lot of people fear, but dog, you understand, like, the producer in me won't let that happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dog, that's why we dropped Nah Never after the deal signing, so people could hear, like, no, like, shit ain't changing. Okay. Like, they ain't tripping on putting me in studio with producers and shit. Like, nah, nigga, like, I got the attention with Crit was here. Okay. You know what I'm saying? With being myself. So when they came to me, you're investing in a product and, you know, that I've already put out. You're investing in who the world know me as now. Like, I can't change them because you gonna fuck up the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, hell nah, man. Like, man, at the end of the day, man, like, I'm going to keep it 100, man, on these records. I'm going to rap about my journey and what I go through in my life, you know what I'm saying? Because that's, like, people, I'm human, you know what I'm saying? Like, I make music that everybody can relate to. And then I'm from a place where you really don't get a good understanding of what people are like from Mississippi. So I'm going to give you the 100% raw who I am. I'm country as fuck, you know what I'm saying? I drink, I chill, I like fucking with hoes and shit. That's me. So it's like, I'm not finna tell you no dreams and no shit like that, man. Like, It's crazy, man. But that was a lot of people fear, man. And then a lot of, like, I've been grinding since 2004. So, you know, musically, like, a lot of people just heard of me, so they probably was like, man, he's young and he just started, and he looked like, man, business-wise, I done been through a lot of bullshit. I done signed and took a year and a half to get out of deal. Dealt with a lot of crazy shit, man. So it's like, you know, hold on, I gotta do this without being in the car, cuz. Yeah, and it's like, man, like, shit, like, and so I'm knowing, like, all right, I'm not gonna put myself in a position where I can't put out the type of music I want to, that I ain't really got no say so as far as how my images look and shit like that. Like, nah, man.
Okay.
No.
I feel that, man. That made me feel a little bit, you know, a little bit easier, man. Because, for real. Yeah, man. Because I've been worried, man. I've seen, there's a lot of cats out here, man, that I respect. Honestly, man, we kind of touched on them. And, you know, Wiz is another cat. I know, props to him. He just got signed with Atlantic. And it's like, there's this whole new crop of young MCs, man, that I'm digging their music. And it's just like, I just hope that they able to keep doing it, you know, the way that you've been doing it. And don't, you know, they don't try to compromise that shit.
Yeah, nah, man, I'm gonna say the same. Wiz another person, he done made a brand, and by being himself, Currency too, like, for them to try to get us to flip it up, like, that's gonna fuck shit up. Like, nah, they understand, like, you invested in product we're already putting out, so we can get to a bigger platform, because at any rate, even when you end it, you hit a ceiling at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like, that major shit puts you on a platform where millions and millions of people can hear your music. And I was at a position where, for my family's sake and financially, cause, like, I couldn't afford to continue doing it independent like that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Now, I got a question regarding Crit Was Here, man. Is that your thing, man? Do you take pride in pulling the bait and switch on people? Cause my thing is, like, when I listen to it and you hear, like, something like country shit, and you're like, okay. And then you hear fucking Hometown Hero or No Wheaties, and you're like, oh, shit, what? Hold on. I gotta go back and listen to it again, because the thing that fucking blew me away is, like, you pulled... It's almost like he's pulling, like, when Banner was, like, doing his early shit, and then it was like he started doing this Death of a Pop Star stuff with David Banner, or with Ninth Wonder. And you're like, wait, what? David Banner, what? And that's the same kind of effect you pulled on me with the Crit Was Here. I'm wondering, like, is that an intention of yours, or it's just you're just showing your spread, like everything you can do?
Yeah, your range.
Your range, my bad.
Too, I mean, but I think a lot has to do with the production aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that I do produce, like, I'm a fan of all kinds of different genres of music. You know what I'm saying? Like blues, soul, you know, trip hop, like, you know what I'm saying? Or like just, you know, just organic type shit. So when I'm working on the album, I don't want all the beats to sound the same. You know how some producers have like a certain kick and a certain snare and a certain instrument they always use. So if they produce a whole album, then it's 12 tracks and they all sound the same. You know what I'm saying? Technically. And I just didn't want that. Like, it's 19 records and none of them motherfuckers sound the same. None of the drum kits are the same. Like, I didn't flip samples the same or nothing like that, because it was important that if I'm gonna produce an entire body of work, it has to sound like a full record. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gotta sound like, and then it's different emotions. You know, as Small as a Giant is some shit where I was being real political, but it ain't like 2000 and Beyond. They both political records. You know what I'm saying? But it's just different emotions coming out. Like, 2000 Beyond was more swagged out, kind of player talking about politics. And Small as a Giant was like, man, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, and then again, like, hip hop is like, being from Mississippi, we didn't really have a major underground circuit. So the only 12 artists that they played on the radio were 12 major artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talking about Jay-Z and goddamn, or they playing Tip on, you know what I'm saying, on the radio, then Snoop from the West Coast, and we hearing all this every day. And so I'm like, I'm getting a different mixture of all kinds of music. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of made it easier to make a body of work, I guess.
I feel that, man.
Like, man, you know, even New York, man, like, far as hip-hop and freestyling over the I Got Drank shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, because I love hip-hop.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Now, speaking on New York, you know, much has been made over the one video clip, man, where you was performing at the venue and you was doing country shit, which, yeah, I know some of this shit come with experience, but country shit for a new artist in New York, you know what I'm saying? I know how their audience is harsh, and they can, you know what I'm saying, especially towards South, they got a bias, flat out bias to me, in my opinion. And I saw that, and to me, like, I'm listening, we from Michigan, so country shit, one of my favorites. I'm a UGK fan, and I can hear some of the some of your production style, man, take me back to Pimp C, to like Super Tight and some of that era.
Yeah.
So I love that shit. But then seeing how they reacted to it, it pissed me off. But I'm like, man, how did you feel that, and how's New York treating you now? Now that you on Def Jam, is it starting to get a little bit different, or how they treating you?
I mean, a lot of people don't realize, one, the crowd was booing before I went on.
Okay.
Because they had been there for a little while, and they really wanted to see Joe Ortiz and Jay Electronics. I didn't feel any kind of way because, and that, like, that's me being me. Like, I'm in New York, but I'm a rap country shit because I'm country. And that's a record that we trying to push. Like, I wasn't finna flip up like, oh, man, let's do something real hip-hop so they won't, feel away. Like, nah, man, like, I felt blessed to be in a position where I could still perform the record in New York. New York showed me love before then, and they showing me love after. You know what I'm saying? That just was a situation. It was extremely humble. A lot of people have been booed before. I don't feel no kind of way. Like, one of my big bro is from Harlem, Smoke Dizzle, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just a part of the game. It happens. But it is what it is. Like, I'm really not, like, I don't have no bad feelings or nothing towards anybody. Like, and then a lot of people don't get to see the extra footage. I perform Hometown Hero.
I saw that.
After country shit, and then people stop booing. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's what I was going to say. I knew they was going to be jocking that cut, because that's something that I think any New Yorker, you going to vibe to that. It got, it's got the sample to it. It's just got a different feel than country shit. So
yeah, but I still, just off the strength of where I'm from, man, like, I'm still supposed to represent and put on for my state and my coast, like, where I go. Like, I shouldn't be afraid to.
That's
and
true.
I'm not, if country shit is my song, like, everywhere I go, and then a lot of people don't understand. When you think of country shit, like, if you ain't in the city, cuz, where are you?
That's true.
You in the country, you know what I'm saying? No matter where you at, dog.
Yeah,
you in the country. So, like, that's all that is, cuz, like, that's all that, if you ain't in the metropolitan city, you in the country. And there's country shit everywhere.
So people in upstate New York were like, oh, this is my shit.
They should have been. You know that.
I ain't feeling no kind of way, man. It's all love.
Yeah, we're not. I mean, it's.
No, and I have to ask, because honestly, man, I'm off of watching the footage. You handled it like a vet.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, for this dude to be young, you kept your cool, your composure, and I was just like, that impressed me. I'm like, okay, well, this dude, he done been around the block. Yeah, he ain't sweating it.
I'm from a place, man, where people don't expect us to rap, dog, or think we have any lyrical content or subject matter, and I'm not finna fuck it up, you know what I'm saying, or get angry, due to some criticism. Like, no, I'm gonna keep rocking, and hopefully make believers out of them, out of the people that did boo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that.
Now, have you done a track with J. Cole yet?
No, I hadn't had the opportunity to track with J. Cole, but I see he doing his thing too, and I can also respect the fact that he produces, you know what I'm saying, as well,
Honestly, man.
Definitely be snapping.
Make that happen.
Two most anticipated hip-hop rappers,
crazy.
man, right now, man. That'd be crazy, man.
Yeah, man, and I'm pretty sure it's definitely in the works, because it's real organic now how rappers jump on records. Like, niggas really get back in the studio and shit, and it's not so internet friendly, you know what I'm saying? Niggas really like, hey, man, let's come down, fuck with me, let's work, let you know what I'm saying? Let's definitely vibe out and make something hot. Just like my big brother Yellow Wolf, you know what I'm saying? Like, really getting in the studio with him is definitely an amazing experience, because he's just a dope-ass artist and a cool person.
Yeah.
So that's how we kind of working, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, let's take it back to where everybody is collective effort, everybody in the studio, and we just vibing out.
No doubt, man. Now, you mentioned a couple cats, man, that you didn't, already put in some work with, man. It seemed like you, Currency, Dizza, and Wiz, y'all got some type of chemistry going, man. Like, y'all some modern age Rat Pack or some shit, man. I swear to God, dog.
Ooh, man.
Y'all got some crazy chemistry.
Yeah. I mean, because everybody is like, and everybody's really on their own, like, man, comfortable in their own skin, you know what I'm saying? It's really, we definitely on some more, like, everybody want to go as hard as they possibly can on the record, just because it's like, I know Smoke, like, if I don't go 100% Smoke, Dizza eat my ass up on a song, you know what I'm saying? So, shit, I'm in the studio, like, all right, and then we don't mind bouncing ideas off the walls for the hook, the production, and it's just chill, man, and smoking the ass, drinking cups, and we kicking it, and we just come up with crazy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now, is that something we can see in the works one day? Like, the four of y'all, man. Like, y'all put together a compilation. That should be sick.
That'd be retarded.
Yeah, man.
That'd be retarded.
Would love to hear it.
Yeah. And then we all from different, you know what I'm saying, like different codes. Like, we're not from different codes, but just different lingos and different terms and shit as far as how we was raised. So that should be crazy.
That's it.
What are you listening to right now in your MP3 player, phone, or whatever?
Man, what am I listening to right now, man? I'm listening to that Smoke Dizza, George Kush the Button. You know what I'm saying? Pilot Talk is definitely my shit too, man. And man, really goddamn went back to my vinyl collection, man. Really fucking with Willie Hutch. I just found a new group that I never really just heard of before, called the Controllers. And I think they only dropped like 2 projects, man. Look them motherfuckers up. There's like 7 cats, but I swear, on some soul music shit, that shit was retarded.
The Controllers?
The Controllers,
The Controllers.
That's some shit right there. I ain't even heard
you
that.
ain't heard of them motherfuckers.
Hell no. Actually, I'm jotting it down right now. Actually, that shit
I might
sounds...
put somebody on to some samples, but yeah, I ain't like they shit. Like, I ain't sampled nothing from them yet, cause normally I just like to ride out and vibe to the song for a little while before I sample them, but dog, like, that shit is retarded. The Controllers.
You know, I got a record, the most fucked up record. The name of it is called, and this is 4 black dudes. It's called Black Murder. That's the name of the group.
They from the 70s?
Yeah, that's the name of the group. That
Yeah,
shit's
shit.
fucking crazy, and they're all black dudes.
Nah, don't be mad at me when I go sample that shit.
Yeah,
man,
look
shit.
them up.
You can't tell me about no vinyl, cause I go look that shit up. And if I can't find it in a vinyl record store, iTunes is a motherfucker.
Actually,
Those dudes
that,
are crazy.
Man.
It's Merda, man. That's the name, way you spell it, man. Those dudes are weird.
Oh, see y'all there. I'm gonna try to find that shit.
That's what's up, man. Now, Crit, man, I saw too where you said you had performed at South by Southwest, and I think that's where you said you and Wiz had kind of like met up, and y'all knew about each other. I think it was beforehand, but y'all met up there. Now, what you think about that experience, man? Because we gonna hit the next one. So we,
2011.
Man, that shit is retarded.
Is it?
It's definitely organic. I just hope it don't. I hope it don't get to the point where it just gets so fueled on some business shit. But it's just so super organic, and everybody just down there, and they just want to hear good music, and they don't give a fuck if they know you or not. If it's dope and they in the club, man, they the venue you at, they gonna vibe out and they gonna show crowd participation, because it's that type of event. Like fans, supporters, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where they go to hear dope music. It ain't all that I'm too fly to enjoy myself type shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, this is all kinds of different genres. Like you'll be rocking out, and then right next door would be a band playing, and the streets be packed, man, and the females be bad as fuck. So. Yeah, man, it definitely was a crazy experience, man. And that was my first time meeting Wiz personally, like face to face. But I've known about him since like 2005. Because me and him really kind of started like the whole grind and shit, and Arthur Pitt and all them folk like back then at the same time. And I was just so happy to see like the growth and how big he even got, man, as far as music shit is concerned. And then niggas were like, man, I'm glad to finally see you. So it's really on some more like, man, niggas been making their rounds, but now everybody's kind of getting their own little shine, man,
So I feel that, man. Now, real quick, man, as far as Mississippi, man, tell people, the audience that's listening, man, something about Mississippi that they may not know. Because I think you hit on it earlier. People got a lot of misconceptions about the South, man. Tell us something about your hometown that we might be, surprised about.
Man, it's definitely, people are extremely educated down there. It's a lot of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Like growing up down there is really on some old, it takes a village to raise a child. And a lot of the cities is, they're not really metropolitan, like big. And so a lot of people in their families, and you just grow up really appreciative of what you have, and whatever it is. Like it's definitely an amazing experience now with life for everybody to go. And you don't find dirt roads and ain't no horseback shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you feeling like that and you think that's going on, no. You know what I'm saying? We get down, the clubs be banging. It's a lot of talent. You know what I'm saying? A lot of different variations of talent, too, man, from blues, just gospel and stuff like that, man. I feel like it's important that people go down there and really experience that, just the soul and the southern hospitality, you know what I'm saying? Because people are definitely open arms down there to really anybody, that's trying to embrace the culture and how we get down, man. And so, I'm just trying to kind of shine some light on my state, the music aspect, the culture, and the lingo, and, just how we ride,
No doubt, man. Well, I know you said you're working on the album. If we're going to get blessed with a street album, we love the free shit, man.
We want to see, man. Like, we definitely see. I really don't, it's really, I know we might do one with DJ Michael Watts, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
shit. It won't be screwed. It'll be an actual album, you know what I'm saying? So, just be on the lookout for that. And I'm pushing also a group, the Alumni, which is me and my partner Big Son, which was on the first record, Return of Forever.
Okay.
So you might get a group project, from me and him probably before, another solo project, by myself.
Okay.
But I definitely want to focus on this album, man, and give people the best music I possibly can, and just kind of take them on that journey, Quality over quantity, man, always.
Yes, sir, man. Love to hear that, man. Well, shoot, man, tell the people where they can get up with you, man. Your Twitter, your Facebook, MySpace, all that, bro.
Man, get up at me at Big Crit, BIGKRIT on Twitter. Hit me up. I do try to answer everybody back. It get a little difficult sometimes, but please leave feedback, man. Comments are welcome, negative or positive, because I appreciate anybody that take out the time to text me, type me something. You know what I'm saying? Definitely Facebook, Facebook.com/Big Crit.
Okay.
MySpace.com/Big Crit. Just get at me, man. Check the music out. Crit was here on iTunes, and it's still for free download, whichever you choose to do. I appreciate the support either way.
No doubt, man. And when you coming to Michigan, bro?
Man, I think we got a tour. I think we got a show up there with Wiz. If not with Wiz, the Smokers Club tour that's jumping off in October. So y'all will see me up there, man.
Okay, cool,
Eastern
man.
Michigan.
Yeah, we gonna get out there and see that shit, man, for real. Love to
Man,
link up, bro.
Man, I don't know if y'all fuck with E&J like that, but they're my shit.
Yeah.
So
Hey, I'll bring you some of this clear. Some of this clear, bro.
I take it over Hennessy if you want. We can take it up a notch to go to Hennessy. But take it over the club. We'll figure that out. We'll some rock ball it or some shit.
There we go. Yeah, now we talking.
We're
bro.
gonna have to.
Alright,
We'll talk to Johnny to see if we can get some access and interview you real time there.
No doubt, man. Appreciate it, bro.
Man.
Wish you much success, my dude. All right, man.
All right, man.
Peace. Oh, man.
Shouts to Big Crit, dude.
Hey, shit. Damn, dude handle himself like a vet, man. He don't seem like a youngin' at all, bro.
Not at all, man.
Dude's composed, no nerves, no nothing, man. Let's go ahead and jump into some Big Crit, though, and we're going to come back off of this shit. What's up?
Plug in his mic real quick.
Am I on? Hey, I'm on.
What the
We're
fuck
good.
happened?
I don't know.
Big Crit was trying to get on the line. He wanted.
He sound,
He needed to speak.
that shit sound crispy now, man.
Yeah.
Shit, we all good,
We
man.
had to cool off the compressor.
Good, man.
They spinning, nigga.
New Big Crit.
Good shit, man. Dude is good material, man. Hoodhype.com, episode 121.
What's the song?
It's just my interpretation.
Interpretation.
I
Look
can't
at the
say
title,
I pay
man.
attention to the facts. Can't say I was sensitive to perception. Yeah. What if all the songs were in vain in the